Anyway, so recording this again. I'm redoing this because I lost the footage for Pokemon. What the frick? Oh, maybe it's the microphone. Yeah, turn that down. What did I picked this one, and then I just used my name. Obviously, I didn't get far in the game for it to really be a big issue. Is it eyes? Oh no. Yeah. Did we get eye color? Oh, that's it. I think you gotta change it in the actual game once you get to that point. See, this is where they should have voice acting, like actual like voices. This is kind of stupid. There's the dude. There's Lurch. Kind of reminds me of the Animal Crossing intro for the first game. So I'm gonna be redoing a lot of these bits again, which kind of does suck because my Pokemon that I had on my first save file are already up in the mid-20s, so I'm starting over from the beginning again. I liked this thing. I like its evolution too. I loved this Pokemon. I'm actually hoping that eventually I'm able to move things from Pokemon Home to this game because I've got so many of those freaking dog Pokemon that I got from Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sun and Moon and stuff. Staryu is cool. I love Staryu's design. It's so simple, but I like it. Though I like Starmie better. And that kid from this angle runs at 30 frames per second. I wanted to talk to the rabbit. Alright, I don't. It's time to talk to Pokemon, let's be honest. I'm wondering where this takes place in the timeline for X and Y. Does this take place after the events of the main X and Y game, or does it take place before it? Because obviously this tournament thing could happen before or after. Though I feel like if it happened before, there'd have to be a reason for why it stopped, and they stopped doing it. Because it doesn't, obviously it's not in the main game. And then another example, but if it happens after, then you could use that easily as an example. I'll be 100% honest. I didn't kind of like the starter choices they get. I'm not saying I don't like the starters. I just felt like it was kind of weird. I mean, like with the first Legends game, they gave you one from Gen 2, Cyndaquil, one from Gen 7, which is Rowlet, and then one from Gen 5, which was, I think it's Gen 5? Yeah, one from Gen 5, which was, I think it's Oshawott. And then this one, they gave you two from Gen 2 and one from Gen 5. It just feels odd. It just doesn't feel right. It feels odd. I mean, you can get the Gen 7 starters in this. Or Gen 7. The Gen... you can get the Gen 6 starters in this. And they're Mega Evolutions. You can also get the Gen 1 and the Gen... and their Mega Evolutions, as well as the Gen 3 and their Mega Evolutions. It makes... but it also does put, like, a little bit out of place for some of them. For example, like, Feraligatr and Meganium, spoilers, have, you know, final or Mega Evolutions, but Typhlosion does not. It's weird. And the same thing for Gen 5. Tepig, or whatever, I forget its final evolution, it has Mega Evolutions, but Oshawott, or Samurott, for those, and Superior do not. All of Gen 1, all of Gen 3 have, and all of Gen 7 Pokemon, or 6 Pokemons have Mega Evolutions. The Gen 8 or Gen 7s, none of them do. Gen 6, none of them do. Or not Gen 6, 8 and 9, none of them do. Gen 4, none of them do. So, the only ones that... oh, well, there's the Mega Evolutions right there on the screen for the Gen 6. So the Gen 2, only Cyndaquil is missing it, and Gen 5, 2 of them are missing it. Yeah, they got Diancie. I wonder if that means I'll be able to move that to this. This is your basically tutorial, what they do with every single oh, I'm not gonna skip it because this is the first time. Basically, this is the tutorial, basically on how it tells you how to play the game that I already know how to play. Like, I can't imagine this. I can't imagine this being someone's first Pokemon game. That'd be weird. I like Go-Go. Is it? No, it's not Go-Go, is it? No, they have a different name. Go-Go, I believe, is the second evolution. No, but I could be wrong. That might be Go-Go. I don't know. I don't remember. Interesting little intro there. Oh, it's still part of the cutscene. First. Oh yeah, I can't run yet. I'm still going with Totodile though. Listen to him run. Look at him run. So yeah, all the first time reactions are going to be different now because, at least for this first section, because I've already done it. And so, it's not there, the surprise isn't there anymore. I guess I'm going to try and be a little bit quicker, but I am going to still try and get my Pokemon to like the right levels. They may not even have the right names that I had originally, but we'll see. Yeah, like his haircut is in this cut of an Ultra Ball. He's got Master Ball on his backpack strings and Pokeballs. Where's the Great Ball? I actually lost last time. Well, you know what I'm doing. My favorite Pokemon. The Pokemon I chose when I played Pokemon Gold and Silver. Both. Well, I chose Totodile as one, and then I chose Chikorita as the other. I forget who I picked in... Oh yeah, Rowlet. Of course I picked Rowlet in Arceus, because Rowlet was my favorite Pokemon in Gen 7, because I love owls. And I just love Totodile. I think it's just goofy looking, I just love its design, its colors. What one is that? Is that the one where they're staring ominously with the red eyes? No, he's just speaking random. I kind of want hamburgers though. I don't want to spend any money though. I have all this change though. I should just use it. Though I remember, it used to be like I would have all this change in my pocket where I could just take it and be like, all right. Off my phone charger here and tighten out. Whoops. I knew I forgot something. But I just remember I could just take a bunch of change and take it to like a restaurant and I'd be able to use it because it was, I mean, like I can still use it, but I mean, like I was able to use it like because it didn't cost that much. Now because things like something that normally used to cost like $5 now costs like 16 or 12. Yeah, I think it didn't go up better than that, but something usually costs $5 and now it's $12. It was easy to just get 5 sets of quarters. Now you have to get 12 sets of quarters. It's a lot to carry around. Like Subway, I'd get like the $5 footlong. I'd use like quarters. Alright, I know the basics of this. I just gotta block that. Alright. That time, boom. She's cute though. Got a cute design. Like the hair. No, it's a Master Ball Poke backpack. And Ultra Ball shit haircut. And he's got Pokeballs. They're shown. But where's the Great Ball representation? It's called a Great Ball for a reason, because it's great. He's got the Surfing Pikachu t-shirt though, which I'm sure I'll be able to buy. Now to run out of here. It's actually kind of easy because I knew what I was doing. I do also have chicken. I can just cook that up instead of. That's cute. If I need to later. I do like Chikorita. I just like all of Chikorita's forms. Tepig's, I kind of just like the final evolution. And Totodile, I really only like the first and the third evolution. I'm not a fan of Croconaws' design. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not my favorite. Cyndaquil. Okay, so I guess I could go for each one. For Charmander, I like all of the Charmander line. I like all of the Squirtle line, but I really like Wartortle. Bulbasaur's line, I really only like Bulbasaur. I'm not, and maybe Ivysaur. I'm not a really big fan of Ivysaur's design. From Gen 2, I already mentioned Totodile and Chikorita. So Cyndaquil, I like Cyndaquil, and I do like Quilava, but I think Typhlosion is my favorite out of those. It's probably the best one. I'm not a big fan of the other two. For Gen 3, I really just like Combuskin and Blaziken. For Swamp, for Mudkip, I like Mudkip and Swampert. I'm not really a big fan of Marshtomp. For the Grass type, I like Sceptile. I'm not really a big fan of Treecorse or Grovyle. Gen 4, Piplup. I really just like Primplups. I don't really care for the other two. Turtwig, I like all three. That's not good, but I like Final Evolution ones. Alright, so I can walk on. for one.
Who was the fire type? It was the monkey one, right? Yeah. I really only like the second and final evolution for that one. Monferno and Infernape, I think it was. Gen 5 Oshawott, I only like the second and the final evolution. Actually, no, I kind of like the first evolution too. The first phase. For the fire type, which is Tepig, I really like the final one, I mentioned that. And the grass type, I kind of only like the first and the final evolution for that one. For Gen 6, for Froakie's line, I like Froakie and the final evolution, which is Greninja. I don't really care for the second one. For the grass starter, I really just like the final evolution for that one. And then for Fennekin, I kind of like all three. But I really like the second evolution for Brexin, I think it's called. And then Gen 7, like I said, Rowlet, I like... Rowlet, I like all of them. Which is the grass type. The water type, which was Poplio, I think. I just like the second and final evolution. And then the fire type, which was that one. I only like Incineroar. And then Gen 8, one was, I forget the grass starter. The grass starter is the monkey, I believe. I only like the final evolution for that one. For Inteleons, I forget their name. The first one, but I like all of one for that one. And for the fire type, which was what was the fire type for that one? I forgot the fire starter for Gen. Oh yeah, the rabbit one. I liked all of them. And then for Gen 9, I liked... For the fire starter, I liked all of them. For the water starter, I only liked... For the water starter, I only liked the final form. And for the grass starter, I liked the second and final form. Oh yeah, I can't run yet. I haven't learned how to run. I have to walk. Well, I mean, I'm technically running, but you know what I mean. What now? Oh, I talked to you? Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Ouch. Ouch. I wonder what AI they're using for this, to be honest. The frick's going on with this website? Okay. They probably got rid of one of the blockers or whatever, ad blockers, so it don't work.